Welcome to the Daily Donald, your trusted source for breaking down the biggest headlines from the Trump administration. Today is January 13th, 2025, and we're diving into a story that's raising eyebrows across the nation. Tulsi Gabbard as Trump's pick for Director of National Intelligence. Before we jump into who Tulsi Gabbard is, how she rose to prominence, and why this pick is making waves, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get into it. Tulsi Gabbard is no stranger to the political spotlight. Born in American Samoa and raised in Hawaii, she made history as the first Hindu member of Congress and one of the youngest women ever elected to the House of Representatives. Her military background is central to her political persona. Gabbard served in the Hawaii Army National Guard, deploying twice to the Middle East, and she's been a vocal advocate for veterans' rights. Her leadership style reflects her military discipline, but it's also sparked debates over her sometimes unorthodox stances. So, how does a former Democratic congresswoman with a progressive platform end up as the Director of National Intelligence in a Trump administration? Let's trace her journey. Gabbard's political career started with a bang. She was elected to the Hawaii State Legislature at just 21, but it was her time in Congress that brought her national attention. Initially a rising star in the Democratic Party, Gabbard quickly made waves for her willingness to challenge the status quo. She broke with party lines on issues like foreign policy, calling for an end to regime change wars and criticizing U.S. interventionism. Her 2020 presidential campaign cemented her reputation as a maverick. She clashed with Democratic frontrunners and drew both praise and criticism for her direct, unfiltered style. Her decision to meet with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad sparked outrage, with critics accusing her of legitimizing a dictator. But her supporters saw it as a brave attempt at diplomacy. This independence alienated her from many Democrats, but it caught the attention of Donald Trump. Gabbard's alignment with Trump on key issues, especially foreign policy, paved the way for their unlikely alliance. Both have criticized U.S. intervention abroad, focusing instead on an America First approach. During Trump's first term, Gabbard occasionally defended his foreign policy decisions, including his outreach to North Korea. These moments earned her rare praise from Republicans and drew Trump's attention. Fast forward to 2024. As Trump campaigned for a return to the White House, he promised to shake up Washington with bold, unconventional picks. Gabbard's blend of military expertise, foreign policy knowledge, and outsider status made her an intriguing choice for Director of National Intelligence. As DNI, Gabbard will oversee America's 18 intelligence agencies, including the CIA, FBI, and NSA. It's a role that requires balancing national security with civil liberties, a task that's always under scrutiny. Critics have already raised concerns about Gabbard's past positions on domestic surveillance. While in Congress, she pushed to repeal parts of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, FISA, arguing it violated Americans' privacy. Now she's promised to support FISA Section 702, citing recent reforms as a safeguard for civil liberties. Her sudden shift has left many wondering, is this a genuine change of heart or a move to secure confirmation? Gabbard's nomination isn't without controversy. Critics point to her past meetings with Assad, her appearance on Russian state media, and her perceived coziness with authoritarian leaders as red flags. Her supporters argue these actions show a commitment to diplomacy and open dialogue, but detractors worry they signal a vulnerability to foreign influence. And then there's the question of her readiness. Some intelligence veterans have expressed skepticism about her qualifications, noting that the DNI role demands extensive experience in intelligence operations, a background Gabbard lacks. But Trump loyalists see her as a perfect fit, a strong, independent voice who can challenge the deep state and bring fresh perspectives to America's intelligence community. With Gabbard at the helm, we can expect significant shifts in U.S. intelligence policy. Foreign policy, Gabbard's non-interventionist stance could lead to less aggressive intelligence operations abroad. Surveillance. Her promise to protect civil liberties may spark debates over domestic surveillance programs. Transparency. Gabbard has called for greater accountability in government, a stance that could shake up the intelligence community. But will these changes strengthen U.S. security or leave the nation vulnerable? That's the million-dollar question. Critics warn that Gabbard's unconventional approach could alienate key allies and weaken America's global intelligence network. Others worry her past controversies will overshadow her work. On the flip side, supporters see her as a bold, independent thinker who can cut through bureaucracy and deliver results. They argue her military service and global perspective make her uniquely qualified to lead. What's your take? Is Gabbard the disruptor the intelligence community needs, or is she a risky gamble? And that's your deep dive into Tulsi Gabbard, Trump's pick for Director of National Intelligence. From her trailblazing career to her controversial moments, one thing's clear: Gabbard's tenure is bound to be anything but ordinary. What do you think? Will Gabbard rise to the occasion, or will her past haunt her new role? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the Trump administration. Thanks for watching the Daily Donald. We'll see you next time.